the Brew Crew, and welcome to part 2 of my Football Manager 2019 lower league management experiment here, and that's a half-full to say. And yeah, I've already simulated through this 5 seasons, so we will see both of it's gone result-wise, but mostly how it's gone for the youngster at Guiseley. So yeah, so here we have this season 2023-24 youth intake. Sunday Madu, decent I guess. Luke Noble, not too bad, decent. Okay, nothing spectacular. Jacob Shipdale. I did not check that much on the player actually before I started this. Brian Abraham. Or they just let him go straight away. Alan Hopkins, they have let him go as well. It's pretty decent. He is, yeah, I'm getting a lot of central midfielder or attacking central midfielders. He was pretty bad though. Sam Carroll. So let's just see the first team now, who is their what to call it, their own project here. So as you can see, there are some players, but not. There are definitely more youth players, but not too many that's actually gotten game time. So Ryan Webb is a first teamer still, but this season, or I guess he's still a starting player, but he just got 32 matches from start and wasn't that good. 6 goal score, 4 assists. So yeah, but I think he's going to. I just said backup. That's still weird since it's been first team. Jordan, he has started 18 matches, 21 substitution. Not, it's mostly crossing more defensive, but he has still made 2 assists there and 3 goals, so that's not too bad. Cottrell, which that is really bizarre. I guess he wasn't ready for the Vanarama National, but still. Ugar there hasn't got just 1 match, and then Edgar Fox has got them 3 matches at least, but conceded 7, and as you see they are 21st. So I'm pretty sure that yeah, none of these has actually gotten any game time. Who was best? Luke Noble. I want to see who is the most valued. And Sam Ramiel, yeah, probably newer ones. He should get more game time, I feel like. He haven't gotten any game time there, so yeah, let me just show you where they ended off. Unfortunately, they got relegated, but just with 1 point there, so it wasn't too bad still. But yeah, there wasn't good enough there, so let's just go to the next season and see how they did there. Did they bounce back right away? And hopefully we'll see some more youngsters here getting game time. Check on the squad. They're still pretty young squad, but yeah, unfortunately there isn't too many on product. It's mostly as Ryan Webb. Okay, here we are on. This is probably also, since I already simulated, probably going to go faster now because I just have to load the. So yeah, we are on the end of the season 2024-2025, and they have got promoted, so that's nice to see at least. The repetition are though the same, but it was just when we. Ugar they have let him go to Fleetwood. That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe he will get more game time though in Fleetwood. Wheatley, he's not much. Check on this first on released players. Grant Butler, what's he on project? Not really. Alan Hopkins. No one that seems to be. Nick back, as you can see. Matt Weeks, I think he was decent still, so I guess it isn't surprising. Let's just go on the youth. He was a pretty decent goalkeeper, so we got in Tony Cosgrove. He is definitely not one of the best goalkeepers. I guess he has 10s and all, but his mental is pretty meh. Decent physicals, I guess. Guiseley, I don't know. The stats is a little bit all around. I guess he is okay. He's also pretty decent, but it's difficult to say. He should definitely get game time, because has he gotten game? Not really. I know he's young, but still 7. He is decent all around, and he has great jumping reach, great finishing. If he gets game time, he's just going to improve. I wonder as well, which I haven't checked, balance personality, if they get better personalities. Burberry, I thought there was a playhead before, but it was probably another Burberry. Good corners, good free kick taking. Those are all around decent physicals. He should definitely eventually get some game time in first team. Kunale probably. Flair. Superb physicals and technicals. He's decent mentals. And I mean 7 is not bad. A little bit low maybe, but just because I have this, I have the same in my Guiseley save, so he's almost at where he would get the yellow, and he is good on every single defenses. The only thing that's maybe a little worrisome is jumping reach and possessioning there. Jimmy Bremer, Luke West. I mean, not awful again. If I see that they have orange star, they are, you have to remember, they are just 16, so yeah, probably they're not going to develop super much, but if they get game time, probably the stats can at least go up. Yeah, I don't know, but he looked decent. Samuel, yeah, they don't really get up any good striker. I feel like, what was he? They get a lot of fielder. Yeah, Luke West was pretty good. Bremer was, they don't really get any attacker as such, so that's unfortunate, but oh well. We'll see here. So unfortunately we can see even less this season, which I kind of understand, but he's counted as on product. I think all of these are not going on the monster is region. Or really good mentals and really good physical, and 24 years old. It's definitely, see, 248 matches. Unfortunately, his last seasons there's been a little bit youngsters that's come up and actually gotten a chance. So Jordan Waiter, or Walters I should say, has actually gotten some game time. 9 or 8 matches on start, 4 substitution. Cottrell should get more game time, I feel like, especially with those stats, but who has some free transfer? But still, I feel like it's unfortunate when they have such a big opportunity and shaking a contract. It would probably, as you can see, that's a lot of money. I usually don't even would pay that much money for a show. I would pay like that amount. It's highest 3,000, so I think they're going a little bit overboard there, but they won league, so who am I to judge really? But it's yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess this could happen. They did not give any highest salary of all. I don't understand how they economically can be okay, but maybe it's since they were in Vanarama National, they got some TV payments and such, but as you can see, they have not really any of this. I guess here, elsewhere, they have not really sold any players for any money. And when I play with guys, or do in my Guiseley say, I actually gotten some money for the players, even But mostly it's Vanarama National, so maybe you don't get that much money. But well, let's go through to the next 2000 and season 8 in total for Guiseley, and they actually succeeded not. Oh, now I understand why they have so much money. They've gotten a cash cow. What to say? Got Qatar owners. I've never seen that on any save, so it's because I boosted their not reputation, but boosted their youth recruitment and their youth level. I think it's even gone up. It was free before, so yeah, that's interesting. It might be that they saw potential. I don't know exactly how the AI or the chairman's AI or when they take over a club, because it's definitely not happened in my Guiseley teams. Mostly has been Englishmen that's been taken over team. Jack Chapman, they have let him go. I thought he was fairly decent. He is okay reflexes there, Ryan. Sim cut. So yeah, I feel like that is probably not the greatest. Leon Casey, really nice name though, because I feel like they might, since they are Qatar owner, might just want to go up through the leagues and are not going to care really about. But to be fair, if their their reputation is probably going to get better and better going up through the tiers. So Edward Wiseman, he's probably the best striker they've gotten so far. I mean, some of the stats are all over the board, but compulsory, you wish that would at least be 8, and his physical are not really there, but it's 12 in finishing, so who knows. But yeah, unfortunately, he's decent. I mean, not the best mentals, but we can work on them, and I guess the mentals is the issue. Maybe if he gets game time, he can improve. He is pretty good. Possessing this a little bit, but great decision and determination there. And 6, I mean, it's not bad. You have to remember he's 16 years old. Richard Nyler, and as you can see, I have the fan moment. It's just because it's today's. Wow, Glenn Barnes. Just get him in the okay. The only thing I can see that's a little bit worrisome is some of his mentals, but he's great decision, determination, good leadership as well. It's mostly compulsory and concentration that's a little bit worrisome, but elsewhere he looks really like the best striker they've got. Personality does really. A lot of red stats as well, and then you feel like, yeah, maybe it's not that great. Let's see, did they let go of anyone here? I guess these ones. I guess they are in the youth team, never gotten a chance, so guess that's that. So let's see here. Can we see some youth players? Chris. Whoa. Okay, that's unfortunate. He's just a player that's gone up through Liverpool. I guess it's good for them to snap him up when he's like 18 or whatever. But still, yeah, then Ryan Webb might not get that many game times. But I guess he's a more of an attacking midfielder, so you never know. Even worse this season. Really good mentals though, so he's probably one of the older guys right now. 284 matches. Might actually check on who is the most matches of all players. Cottrell, Forsley, very inconsistent game time for him there. And then Sunday Mudu gotten too much and not conceded too much, so maybe he can get some more game time next season. I guess they're doing like better than I'm doing. First of all, they haven't got the superstar. Why is this player not playing in the first team? Okay, it's not even an own project, but still. check, I believe, yeah, now they are under 23 team as well. But check it, this so many players that's not that they have that's not even playing the first team. I'm just going to see here league. These two. What? That's bizarre. I guess he hasn't gotten that much game time, but still been sort of consistent. Okay, he wasn't great there, but kind of. I don't like when the team does. No, not really. Is then one I want to see on highest value if someone been outstanding. He's decent. He should get more game time, definitely. Passing great, 8 all around. He could at least be a backup, you feel like. And Ramel as well. This might come back to bite them if the owners are going to just not stay in the club. Because you never know. They might just leave whenever they want to. They might just goodbye. Mark Charles. Why is he not... I mean, he's probably better right now than Ryan Webb. Not to piss on Ryan Webb, but... yeah, it's about the same. It's actually better aerial, better technical. That's unfortunate. And he hasn't got any game time. And here, non-competitive, he's not gotten that much game time either. He's 1 year left though. Greg Gard. I guess they have just too many offensive checking midfielder, but still. Some? I mean, his mentals are pretty good, so yeah, I'm kind of still. Maybe they just bring in superstars that's just superb. Who knows? They're actually here. They're still still bottom. So I think we have 2 seasons left. I will just show you where they finished off as well. Finished off at 18th place with 53 points there. So let's go to 2027. Okay, here we are again, 2027. Let's go right at it, Guiseley. They have a mid-turn season. As you can see, they have new manager in Craig Curra. Ibrahim, he was probably... see release players. Anyone we can see that we know. Will Thornton. I guess Walters. Alferton. Yeah, he might not be good now when they're playing Vanarama National. So that's not surprising. I don't find anyone that I sort of really know of. So then Green, anything outstanding. He is pretty good. Garrett Kendrill. I mean, it was a striker that was better last year for take, but he's more sort of complete or has less weaknesses in his game, I feel like. Jason Clayton. Nothing outstanding still, but decent, I guess. Adriano Scheiner. He looks pretty good though. Or decent mentals, decent physical, I don't know. Because now they stepped up in the league, so I don't know how many of any game time. Orland, okay. It all depends on what kind of player they have in the first. Unfortunately, possession not great. Marking and tackling pretty good. So he's not awful. Callum Paul, Shaw Stewart. Really good mentals and physicals. Okay, all around stats you should maybe get, especially if they drop down, but probably he is probably the best player so far because he's all around really good. Sure, he has some marking isn't great there, and some of the more attacking stuff. All around he seems very balanced or whatever, so should definitely at least be given a... is it 11? You should definitely be given at least a backup spot in the first team. But they never really give a like a 16-year-old. He is also... I guess he's not... some of his mentals could be better. But as you see, 8s and and it's mostly just physical. They play all around on right there. I guess decent pace. There's Sam Randall, which probably was one of the best in the youth intake 2023-24 there. It's gotten game time. Unfortunately, just 3 matches from start, 14. Liverpool fellow. So Ryan Webb actually, yeah, I don't know. He's never done. I guess that first season was fairly good, but else it's never really done any like outstanding season. 6.6, but he's played 28 matches on start, so I guess we can't say he's really done a terrible season or whatever. Is he? He's still a backup, which is interesting. I guess we might check as well on the on the board as well to see if anyone has gotten some. Sunday gotten some matches. Adam Roberts, who is he? I don't remember. Still, they have a pretty good youth players here. So yeah, they finished up at the same spot as last year. Let us just check if they still have, yeah, or at least our owners. So yeah, let's just go to the last season. Okay, here we are again, hunting for top team, and a new manager once again, Joe Anderson. Yeah, the first managing job. That's then what? Swansea is going out to Exeter. That's interesting. And Noble has gone to Scarborough. What is Exeter? Exeter is League 1, so he's probably the youth players plays highest up in the tiers. Bastoke has gotten Sunday Madu, which I feel like is unfortunate. He's probably the best goalkeeper they got so far, so a little bit unfortunate there. I don't remember any one of the others really. Edward Wiseman. That's weird. Just let them go to rival. I guess, yeah, his goal stats are not great, but he should at least be given some game times, you feel like, or at least try out them sometimes. Hurst Line, you let him go as well, and some other players, but we can't really see all of them, so non-league level or non-professional. Kevin Chapman! Kev, we have your... That's funny. It's called Kevin Chapman. Actually decent goalkeeper. Already almost... I would say that he's probably better than Fletcher that I had in goal in Van Roma Nationals, so... Does he have weaknesses? Yes, but... They are... He's not really weak. I guess first... He's not really weak at what the goalkeeper needs to be good at or whatever. Yeah, we have Kevin Chapman there. Gavin LLM. Acceleration. Pretty decent. Mental's a little bit. But it's good defensive, definitely. Has some pace as well. Jordan O'Connor. Great passing. That's basically it. And decent mentals, but or physicals there. Yeah, I guess they are getting better, but still a bit all around the stats. He's decent bravery, concentration, these three could be better, but still not awful. He was more of a winger. Sean Fletcher play at many positions. Fortunately, his defensive stats here is not great. 4 at marking, 5 at tackling, possession 4, so he probably should play higher up here. Good first technical. Fitzgerald. He looks pretty solid. Decent mentals, decent physical stats for winger, decent... The crossing could be a little bit better, but not too bad. You should probably get some game time eventually. It's probably going to be difficult for most of these players to get game time in the first team if they go up to League 2. Mario Williams, decent tackling, marking. He's good defensive left back. Decent pace as well and stamina. Fortunately, crossing is what is lacking really there. So he has Dan Brown, interesting name as well. Possessioning isn't great, but his defensive stats are pretty good. I guess decent, so maybe he can improve. Kendrell, they'll let him go. John Isyan, I don't know. He can play at many positions, that's one thing. Leon Nyler, really good mentals, decent physicals, decent technical stats, so maybe he can get some game times next season. He's not really cutting it for this level, sorry to say. Brian Reed. Sam Remmel has gotten 50 matches from start. Maybe I'm not sure that it's going to get, or they are in LLM Manager, but yeah, if they go up again, I'm not sure that he's going to get that many game time, but at least he got more matches this season. 13 from start, 8 substitute appearances, and here we've seen Ryan Webb. Yeah, he struggled this season, just 2 matches from start, that's unfortunate. And elsewhere, no one. So basically 2. Feel like they could do a little bit better, at least give them some more game times. Because, for example, Display, he's not bad per se, but maybe they sign better player. Words read there. Let's just show the check the staff. Qatar owners is still there. I want to see records here. Yeah, Ryan Webb, which is actually one exciting thing. Ryan Webb is the most man appearances here. I don't think we have anyone else that's own project. Really cool still. So yeah, thank you all for watching this second part of the experiments. We will do at least 4 more parts. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again. So bye!